Hey family, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Hope y'all can see me. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good morning. I'll wait for a few of you to get in the room and see this live, and let's have a quick chit chat, chitty chat. I felt that I should get on and talk to you about this season right now. Hit the likes and make a comment to let me know that y'all in the room, okay? But I wanted to get in here and talk to you each about this season right now that we're in, and how are y'all doing with it? How are you doing? Hey there. How are you doing? Welcome with this season that we're in. And we're in it. We're in Mercury retrograde. That's all I got to say about that. We're in Mercury retrograde, and then we have our full moon coming in Scorpio, a lunar eclipse. Welcome. And then, we've got those things coming in. So let me know how y'all adjusting into this Mercury retrograde in the chat. Let me know as you see this coming in live. Me, myself, I was actually, it's been a trip. It's been a trip, if I could say that. But the comedy of this Mercury retrograde is that my reading for myself. Welcome in everybody. Hit the likes and make sure you hit in the chat Mercury RX if you like. But I'll speak for me if y'all want to share. For me, the Mercury retrograde has been a trip. However, lessons, some things, but at the same time, my reading spirit is giving me great reading, for myself. So my reading is fabulous during the Mercury. I'm like, what? That's not how I'm feeling, but they're like, rock on, witch, rock on. My reading is dynamic for myself, but that's not how I feel. But I'm grateful that they gave me a good reading as I looked at my reading and didn't give me some I'm not seeing some my reading for myself is great, but I'm glad to see that it's beautiful what they're saying, because normally sometimes my reading for myself be a whole different turnaround. So everything is stable, and those type of things, but I'm definitely, me personally, am feeling this Mercury retrograde, if I can say that. And I am going to say that. Now, if yours is fabulous, great. I talked to Michael early this morning. If y'all don't know Michael, our Michael that's in the UK. Yes, Michael. Michael might find this. Yes, I would love to give you that. I have a 3 focus and a Reiki in it. Michael just hit in the text. Me and Michael actually talked this morning. I think it was around about 5 a.m. this morning. And he hit me up and he was like, Ranita. And I was like, child, you don't want to know. But we talked, everything is stable, of course, but there's things in this Mercury retrograde that's been a trip, energetically for myself. So comment how it's going for you, but we're family here, so we keep it rocking. As my reading said, it was like, rock on, witch, rock on. They was giving me throwing up all kind of gang signs. It's been good season for you. Good, Muriel, good. Yeah, it's in Taurus, but it's different. It's not nothing bad or nothing, but just the other parts of it that I'm feeling in Mercury retrograde, which I'm okay with that, because again, for anybody, Mercury retrograde always brings you into this reset and harmony with yourself, and look at things so that way when you come out of the Mercury retrograde, you're coming out swinging in a different area that needed to be highlighted. So that's the whole key of Mercury in retrograde, and that's the way that I take it. So it always is like that, and I love him for that. I love him for that. You know, I love when he revisits matters, and that's what he does. So I hope that each and every one of you are taking that time to if he is bringing up things for you to revisit and work and love and relationships and fine tuning areas in yourself, taking this reset, taking some downtime in your time to look at your life closer, take the time to do that, by all means. He always, I don't know anyone that doesn't go through a retrograde that don't get a reset in some areas that's to help you in ways that makes you better, and it's kind of like in the spirit of postponement in some areas. Maybe this isn't for you, maybe it is for those that are here, but Spirit had gave me that message yesterday of the spirit of delay, the spirit of postponement, the spirit of preservation. Okay. Hey, Michael, I was just telling the fam, me and you was up around 5 this morning, kicking it, talking about this through text. So, the spirit of postponement, and I've been getting that through as well, with clients, that we've been having this conversation as well. And so been doing Reiki and the Mercury and retrograde mini reading and Reiki along with clients during this season, and us looking at 3 focus areas. And again, when I wrote that up, Spirit gave that, and I did that actual work on myself as well. If you check out the Mercury retrograde mini reading and Reiki, you could do that virtual or in person. You will see that there's a 3 focus scope. So that was something that I took myself through to see what Spirit um, has to say to me, about this retrograde. But again, take time to look at what it is the reset is, the postponement during this time. Take time to look at that. Spirit gave me the scripture of Proverbs 13 and 12 and about deferment, and then looking at the dream, the tree of life coming into lunation into the lives of those in this community and many to come. That's in our community, those that you serve and those that I serve. It was Proverbs 13:12 came to the highlight of this season of what Mercury is bringing in, along with solar eclipse, along with we got lunar eclipse in Scorpio that is coming up in a few days. So make time for yourself and your families. Stand 10 toes down for your reset. Those that are having some challenges with this, to look at themselves and take that self-examination of themselves to see what Spirit has for you during self-examination. Okay. These are pinnacle times for self-evaluation as well. We will let me know in the chat if y'all do want a video on the full moon in Scorpio and the lunar eclipse. We do have 2 retrogrades coming up as well. Pluto is in. Some of the people that are here are born in Mercury retrograde, so in the retro season, so it doesn't affect them in certain ways, and sometimes it does. But we have Pluto and retro. Thank you, Michael. And then we have I can't remember somebody else that's coming in, but this is normal during this season. Okay, Pluto in retro, and I'll probably do like what you asking, Michael. I'll do that again. That's a global evaluation that Pluto does, a global, but those that have heavily Pluto in their chart, in their birth chart, again, they will feel that. Okay, cool. I'll do that. So, Mercury reading is up. Mercury mini reading if you would like to get that in with me on a personal note. And the Reiki is a combination of Reiki and Mercury. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Reiki at all, but I am a Reiki master and deal with healing. Those that's been in class, community class with me, have had Reiki done with them in our master classes. I know that quite a few of you have had that virtually with me in class as a collective. And so, yeah, that's something that if you want to do a private set with me, make sure that you go to the website. Most importantly, make sure that you are, if you are interested in staying in the loop, one of the important things is to make sure that you are signed up with, I hope I'm in camera, to sign up with the website. That's where you find me. Okay, that's where you'll find me. That's where you find a North Node community. You find the North Node community family. If you're not on Patreon, if you left Patreon, you're thinking about coming back or whatnot, you'll find us there. We have a lot of information, I update, a lot of inspirational things that come through on a periodic basis during the week, along with there's teachings. On Saturdays is master class. We're still getting it in astrologically, but we're working with each planet and the spell work, ritual work to do with each and every moon. I'm sorry, with the moon. I'm sorry, each day of the week, but each planet. Okay, that's where we are now. So we'll be updating some additional coursework, probably starting a new set on there sometime in May. But I believe this is just a family chat, so I am going some different areas because I wanted to come in. I believe that I'm gonna look into June and see how we are in alignment in that. How will we continue in June, or will we take, a break on Saturdays, or maybe switch it up and go during the week sometime. Maybe set a master class instead of on Saturdays in the summer. Maybe go during the week. Those that's in master class, or if you're on Patreon, or either way, if you let me know your thoughts on that, if y'all would be interested in the summer moving it during the week sometime, we'll have to be in consensus on that to do that. Okay, because I did test it out on Tuesday nights to, just as our free course, and that response was pretty good. However, we've run into some technical issues. Again, Mercury, it kept tripping out, and I'm like, no, I'm not down with that on a Tuesday night, considering I work. And I was sleepy. And I'm like, oh no, you're not, So, and this is water. So, yeah, I mean, just, if y'all want to, thinking about that might be something that we can do, switch it up in the summer during the week, just let me know. Do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about in the chat? I don't want to just ramble. Do y'all got anything y'all want to tell me? Okay. Been a good season. Great. Muriel, yay. Yay. Muriel, can you put the website in the chat? That sounds good. Okay. And we'll see how to switch it up. Again, I have to get everybody's input, to see where y'all at with that. The group that's on Saturdays, maybe we could change it out for the summer. We have summer camp. Maybe we'll have summer camp. Vacation Bible School. Now, Vacation North Node during the week for summer. Maybe we can do that. As the kids, if any of y'all went to Vacation Bible School or whatnot, maybe did, maybe not. I did, and, again, y'all, if y'all know me, I like a lot of stuff. So I used to like to go because they had good food. And so they had good food. So that lured me into riding my bike and hearing everything and listening to what was had to say. And then we had good lunch. And then we had also in the summer, we had our parks. in Detroit, we had a mobile pool that would come to all of the local parks. So I know I'm switching, but that's what would happen. So we had really cool summers. So anyway, anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here? Anything in the chat? Okay. Oh yes, P Showstopper. Hey Nancy, I see Chanel, but I'm still seeing good things. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been a trip emotionally, definitely retrograde, but we in it, fam, and we come together collectively, and we could talk about these things and keep it real, and not be pretending like, hey, okay, we okay, hey, okay, we okay, yay, yay, you know, you know, coming together as a community, it strengthens us, not just through, okay, we're live here, but we don't get to hear each other's voice or see each other face. When you have a community, you commune, you see each other, if that's what you're about. Most of you that are here, that is what you're about. And so we get a chance to talk in person, commune, thrive together, feel each other's energy in our lives, not just here in YouTube, but when we're there on Zoom. That's how you have your community. That's how you have your support. That's really what it's about. It's community. And that's been shared with us a few years ago before we came into 2022, right? That was one of the messages, prophetic messages that came through. So here we are, you know, here we are. So anything else y'all got to say before we scram? Anything? All right. So keep in mind, family, if y'all not familiar with Reiki as well, let me know. You can always email me. Um, Let me know in the emails. And I can explain it in a YouTube video, but I've been doing Reiki for several years now. I don't know how long. But it switched when we got into, post, COVID stuff. And so that switched, you know. Hey Jocelyn. So that switched, and so now things seems to be in a different place now post COVID. And so, Reiki is offered live now, in person here, and is offered virtually. So if you're interested in that, go to my website and book it, and we could do it virtually. Or if you're here in the Georgia area, come see me and book it. Though you have to book appointments with me. Make sure too that I'm gonna put this out here along with the Mercury mini retrograde mini reading and Reiki. Some of you, it is time for you to do your things. Whether or not, if you do it yourself or if you come to me and do your private readings, you get an insight that is very beautifully delivered, and it's to the point. It brings what it is that you need to hear in a upfront way that helps to put things in a personal value touch and answers questions that you have. Because the main point of this channel here that was developed some years ago, and the website and all these things, is to answer questions and spring solutions. Okay, that's the whole point, right? So that's what I want to share as well. Okay, so go to the website, schedule that. We do offer a lot of different offerings, chakra balances, readings of different kinds, spell work of different kinds. I mean, it's there. And if it's not for you, maybe it's for a family or friends, extend those things out so that those that are coming into their awakening, they're awake. They're working within their spirituality, their own individual spirituality in their own individual path, because everybody's path is different, but as a community, it's the same. Why is it different? Because your fingerprint is different and you're all uniquely made and developed the way the spirit wanted you to be developed. Okay? And to move into your spiritual paths, continue to grow and go in it and don't stop. Sometimes life will bring about pivots and will have you to feel disconnected with your spirituality or with your meditation practice. But when you have a community, go for it. Even people that are going through things themselves that may be in your life may even try to pull you out of your direction for your life because they're going through something in their life. And so this is why the North Node is important for each and everybody, because it helps you to stay connected and people like you, and you don't have to, because sometimes in people's lives and they pivot in different things, you can get off track, but it's always available and awaiting for you to be back on track. All right, so I'll see y'all later. I just wanted to chitty chat with you. I love each and every one of you. Continue to grow and go in every single area of your life. Recover in matters that we are always in a state of recovery or healing in our shadow side, in our moon side of us. It doesn't have to be detrimental. There are little small foxes that show up in our lives to tweak in a way. Okay, they're there to tweak to help us be better. Okay, we always have room for growth. I myself always got room for growth, always growing, so I will see y'all later. Don't forget y'all want the lunar thing, so I got you. I'll get that up as soon as possible. Let me know if y'all really like getting those quick spells too in the channel as well. If you really like that, let me know on an email. Y'all can personally email me. I don't have a problem with that. You can always go to my website and hit me on the chat. I answer. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm very hands-on. My phone number is available on the website. Right now, there's something, again, technical problems going on. So if you can't connect to it right now, they're trying to fix it. Then it might be a switch, hopefully not. But if it is, we'll just rock with it. We pivot, right? And everything. And if not, you know how to get me on the chat. You know how to email me. Some of you have my personal number and regular number. So you know how to text me. I'm accessible. If I don't get you immediately, within about 24 hours, I will. If there's an emergency, depending on my schedule, I'll try. But if not, just trust yourself in spirit and know that I'll get to you as fast as I can. All right. So I'll see y'all later. I'll get on into my day, but I wanted to just connect with y'all and let you know that, I'm here and I feel you. I feel you. Okay. All right. So I love y'all and I'll see y'all later. All right. Bye-bye.